Good afternoon and welcome to a packed Upton Park here in East London for this Barclays Premier League clash between West Ham and Manchester United on this, the final weekend of 2007. Well, what a game we have in prospect here. I'm Alan Parry and former Premier League star Warren Barton is alongside me in the commentary box for a game that always means so much to the fans of both clubs. It was West Ham who ruined Manchester United's hopes of winning the championship when they held them to a draw here some 12 years ago now, allowing Blackburn to take the title that season, and that result still rankles with Manchester United supporters. Then only last season, the Hammers won 1-0 here to end an 11-match unbeaten run for United before going to Old Trafford on the final day of the season and again winning 1-0, a result that ensured West Ham's survival in the Premier League. Warren, there always seems to be a real edge when these two meet.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think because of the history between the two clubs, and particularly at Upton Park, the fans so close to the pitch and the atmosphere, it's a game that everybody's looking forward to, and so many links as well with the players, ex-players coming back, and particularly that man who single-handedly really kept West Ham up, but a really great game of football ahead, we hope.
Looking at the current form of the respective sides, it's difficult to see anything other than a United win, but I suppose we'd have said that last season, and look what happened.
Exactly, that's what football does to you, and that's why it's such an interesting sport, just to see, current form comes out the window, particularly with Manchester United. It's a big game for everybody when they play them.
OK, time to check out all the team news. West Ham made just one change from the side held to a disappointing 1-1 draw by Reading here on Boxing Day, and it's a change that reflects their understandable nervousness at facing the league leaders. Alan Kirbishley's decided to drop striker Dean Ashton to the subs bench, leaving Carlton Cole as a lone frontman. And that leaves room for an extra player in midfield. Mark Noble will hope to use his energy to stifle United's attacking talent. Manchester United could afford to rest some of their key players at Sunderland on Boxing Day and still come away with 3 points. 4 of them returned today: Patrice Evra, Owen Hargreaves, Ryan Giggs, and most significantly against his old club, Carlos Tevez. John O'Shea and Nani drop down to the subs bench. Michael Carrick and Wayne Rooney don't make the squad at all, as they're both suffering from a virus. Well, it's not often these days that players go back to their former clubs and get a hero's reception, but that's been the case today for Carlos Tevez. Hammers fans haven't forgotten his vital contribution to their battle against relegation last season, and he's just received a very warm welcome back to Upton Park. Lovely to see that, Warren.
Yeah, not surprised at all. Fantastic ambassador to the game, and as you said, single-handedly kept West Ham up. But that goes out the window as soon as the whistle goes now, and it's about 3 points and a good push for Manchester United.
Mike Dean is the referee today. A whole team full of tiny mascots sprinting their way back. Ryan Giggs wears the captain's armband for United, and Lucas Neal skippers West Ham. The wind and the rain has given way to a cold but bright and sunny afternoon here in East London on this final Saturday of the year. And we're hoping it will be a dramatic farewell to 2007, because there's usually fireworks when these two teams meet. West Ham in the top half of the table at kick-off. Remember, at this stage last season they were in the bottom 4, and they only secured their place on the final day by beating Manchester United at Old Trafford, finishing 3 points above the relegation positions. Sir Alex takes his seat. 66 he'll be on New Year's Eve. You'd never guess it. As enthusiastic as ever. Manchester United get us underway in their change strip of all black. West Ham this season have taken more points on the road than they have here at Upton Park, where they haven't won any of their last 4 home games and have managed just 1 win in the last 6. United come into the game with their confidence high after 5 successive league wins, and if they win again today, they'll end 2007 on top. Evra took his time getting that away and could have been punished by Solano. An early scare for United.
Should have been as well, Alan. Solano on that right-hand side. Good start by West Ham.
Cole in the middle. Beaten to it by Vidic. Just the start that West Ham would have wanted this. Really positive, and that shot from an unlikely source. Almost testing Kuszczak in the United goal. Lucas Neal delivering.
That's the sort of start you need as well when you're coming against the champions. In form, he does well. Going on to his weaker foot, more looking to guide that into the corner rather than power, but the goalkeeper had it. But it's a good start by the captain. It's a good start by West Ham as well. You've got to be on the front foot. You can't invite pressure onto you.
Are you surprised that Alan Kirbishley has gone with just one front man?
I think in his mind, I know he's probably thinking with Rooney, maybe for Scotty Parker to get a grip of him, or Mullins possibly. But they've got to change the system, and at the moment West Ham are having the better joy.
And that wasn't a bad ball either from Solano. Just check out quickly to deny Cole, who's well suited for that lone frontman role. Big and strong, powerful, able to hold the ball up. Ronaldo's lost possession. Ljungberg. West Ham have come flying out of the traps here. Parker with a good ball forward. Noble will take it on. And they just ran into heavy traffic. Fletcher with the interception. Ronaldo, great vision and a lovely ball to pick out Ryan Giggs. Sahar, Cartney's challenge. West Ham are up for this, you can tell, right from the off.
That's where they look solid in midfield as well, with Noble, Parker, Mullins. Going to get close to people, hustle them down, and just look for the second ball.
Well, it's days like this that test the true merit of potential champions. Manchester United know they could be in for a really tough afternoon here, even though West Ham have only managed to win 2 games at home this season in the Premier League.
West Ham possibly find it hard at home because teams sit back and say to West Ham, break us down, and maybe with 1 or 2 of their key players, Dyer, Bellamy out the team, they found it difficult. But what Manchester United will do is take the game to them, and that will leave 1 or 2 gaps, possibly for Cole with his pace to exploit. There they are again, the 3 in midfield like little tigers.
There's Cole looking for the run of McCartney, and he plays it into his path. Ljungberg's gone near post, Solano far post. And this is the danger. If you attack Manchester United, you leave gaps, and with Ronaldo on the ball, those gaps quickly disappear. Tevez. Hargreaves, who's been out for a few games now with a back problem. Evra. Fletcher keeping his place in the side. He was one of those who played at Sunderland, where Manchester United had a very comfortable 4-0 win. Ferdinand, a former West Ham player, of course. Giggs' downward header. Here's Cole for West Ham United. McCartney. Build carefully from here.
It's good football by West Ham as well. Just being patient, not trying to rush too many forward passes. Just keep hold of the ball, because sometimes when you give it away cheaply against Manchester United, you don't get it back for long periods.
Cole, he's going to be key to West Ham's plans today. Put too much on that one for Solano.
Using that experience, Solano on that right-hand side. Great technique, chipped in with a few goals as well. Another shrewd buy by Alan Kirbishley, and he'll be pleased with his start. He would have said to his team, let's be positive, let's go out there. He said in the press that he's got nothing to fear or nothing to lose against Manchester United. Go out and enjoy yourself.
Giggs failing to keep the goal kick in play. There's Parker. Noble with the outside of the foot. Ljungberg switched over to the right. Certainly West Ham fans haven't seen the best of him yet. But that's probably down to all the injuries he's had to deal with since he came here. Solano with another lovely ball for Cole, heading it just behind Mullins. Really open game right from the start, this. Very promising. Fletcher. Ronaldo. Tevez near post. Well, you could expect the unexpected from Cristiano Ronaldo. Fletcher knocks it long, looking for Giggs. Neil can only head it to the Manchester United skipper. Great ball in, and Tevez was close to making contact.
Yeah, Tevez again just darting in there at Ryan Giggs on that left-hand side. Just trying to find Tevez there. Just put it into an area. The thing with Ryan Giggs, it was just too straight. Couldn't really whip his foot round it to bend it away. And good hands by Green as well. But it was Tevez taking the opportunity to get in front.
I must say the reception for Carlos Tevez was the warmest for a returning player that I've ever heard. Everyone on the ground stood and applauded him, and it clearly was a really emotional moment for him.
I think because it was recent as well, you know. People remember their players and remember good players, and he's one of them.
He says if he scores today, he won't celebrate. We shall see. Ronaldo, he certainly will. Hargreaves. Fletcher. It's a strange one.
West Brom couldn't do a lot with that. It was fizzed into him by Fletcher. Also, I think with Sir Alex Ferguson, he rested a few players against Sunderland. He knew this was going to be a tougher game. He knew he was going to have his better players out. So come into this game fresh, because see the squad that Alan Curbis is trying to build here, with the injuries that he's got, will be a force to be reckoned with.
Matthew Upson for West Ham, trying to pick out Solano. Evra should deal with that. He was one of those rested for the Sunderland game on Boxing Day. Mullins. Neil. On to Cole. Was a good layoff. And onside. Oh, against the post. Oh, what a miss. Unbelievable. Noble knows it. And so does Mullins. Either one of them could have given West Ham the lead.
Great football again. Nice, cool build-up. Lovely weighted pass here by Cole. And there is your unexpected player, Mullins. Now just take your time. Pick your spots. It ricochets off. Noble, just concentration. Get over the ball and drive that into the back of the net. He wasn't offside. Mullins has to go high because of the goalkeeper coming out. Noble's got to adjust his body and just keep it low, and he scores. But because it bounces up so high, maybe he could have chested it and took it on. But the young player, get a pat on the back, bit of encouragement. Keep your head up, keep going.
How serious a miss will that be? Either one of the West Ham midfield players could have scored, should have scored.
Two people really that you wouldn't expect, with Noble pushing on, but Mullins is normally going to be the holding midfield player. But again, it was just about technique and composure for both of them, really. And you're right, Alan, how crucial will that be in the game? When you're playing against the champions, you do need to take the league and have something to hold on to.
Linesman on the far side, keeping his flag down, Ian Gosling, and rightly so, by the looks of the replay evidence. It was one of those moments frozen in time, though. I think everyone in the ground expected an offside call, and it never came.
The best defence in the league were riding their luck a little bit there.
Spector, a former Manchester United player, running into trouble but getting a free kick. A couple of years at Old Trafford, Jonathan Spector, and plays today with Danny Gabidon and indeed James Collins out injured, and Noble still cursing his luck.
Again, they're so patient with their build-up. They're looking to go into feet. Gordon Cole plays his part in it, and it just bubbles up nicely just to put it in, and Noble just has to adjust his body better. As I said, if he keeps it low, maybe gets on top of the ball, so it's difficult for the technique, but you'd still expect him to at least hit the target. So what Cole's causing him a few problems, because he is big, strong, athletic, a little bit different to Ashton, who's sitting on the bench. He's getting a little bit of confidence now with a decent run in the team, and Alan Curbis has put a bit of faith, and so Alex may be a little bit concerned.
Serving two-match ban at the moment from his usual place on the touchline, imposed for a recent spat with the referee. Hargreaves, Giggs. There's Parker for West Ham. Solano has made an excellent start to this game. Delivered one or two terrific balls already. That one finds Noble, who gives it away. Evra, too long.
I think Manchester United are just coming to terms to the system. West Ham, we know they can't get into the game. Fletcher and Hargreaves are just getting outplayed a little bit in the centre of the park.
West Ham have only managed to score 10 goals in their 9 home games before today. And that has been a major problem for them here at Upton Park. They should have added 1 to that total. Run here from Neil, but he's in trouble now. He's been sucked out of position. Hargreaves did well to get the cross in left-footed. Spector gets 2 opportunities to clear. They can't go forward quickly, West Ham, because they've only got that one man in the opposition half. They have to take care in these situations.
Oh, Alan, what they have to do is go deeper, go long, let him chase the ball. They can't find him to feet, and they've got to go in behind Manchester United's back 4.
Tevez in typical fashion, riding the tackles brilliantly. Giggs. Solano has it back now. Well, he thought about going long immediately. It's deflected through to Parker, and now Freddie Ljungberg. Over on the right. Cole held it up well, very well, unlucky. That's a goal kick.
Yeah, battling away there, Cole. He had a couple of options maybe to go out to Ljungberg, but again, everything's going to go into him. He's got to hold it up, he's got to be strong, use his physical side of the game as well.
He seems well suited to the role. Marlon Herwood used to play that.
Exactly, yeah, very similar in their stature, and as I said, they've got the pace in behind, they've got the physical stature as well, and obviously more mobile than Ashton what they've got at the moment.
West Ham have drawn 3 of their last 4 home games and lost the other one. They haven't had a victory here at Upton Park for almost 2 months now, since they beat Sunderland. Wes Brown for Manchester United. Neil watching it with Tevez, who cleverly took that out of the sky. That's a lovely ball by Sahar as well to pick out Giggs. Ronaldo well placed in the middle. Oh, splendid goal! He's on a hot streak at the moment, this boy. 18 goals in his last 18 games.
That's what they do to you. It kills you. He's had the majority share of the play, but look at this, 1 touch. But look how Giggs is composed. He sets himself, he has a little glance, and he just puts that onto the head, put that in the back of net. He doesn't disappoint. Great technique, great counter-attack play as well. Look at the concentration, look at the focus. He hasn't got to power it in the net, he just puts it in the back of the net. They soak up the pressure, they break at will. Great quality, top team.
Top goal.
He's the best, Alan. He's the best in the world by far.
Well, he's got everything, hasn't he? He can head the ball, a left foot, a right foot.
It's not bad when you get service, he does as well, from people like Ryan Giggs. 44 years of age, still got the pace, and always got his quality.
Just as well he's ugly, eh?
Well, they say you can't have everything. Dear, oh dear.
Yeah, film star looks, and just about a tick in every column as a footballer. We love him, really. Fletcher. Tevez. Oh, good ball. Using that left-hand side to good effect, United. Evra. Giggs, what a good ball it was for the goal. Fletcher. Ronaldo. Parker won it, and then we got foul.
What he does, he's had a pretty quiet game for him so far, but because of their confidence and because of their belief in each other's players and individuals, and what a lovely finish. It's delightful ball played in there, just floating in sand, put it in the back of net. He doesn't disappoint. And what he's added to his game now, we knew about his skill, his ability to take defenders on, but now he's scoring goals on a regular basis as well.
And he's actually leading scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo, in the Premier League. That was his 13th league goal of the season. Here's Ljungberg for West Ham. Noble hesitates. He's lost a bit of confidence after that early miss. And doesn't win the corner he was looking for either.
What we're saying, when you play the likes of Manchester United and Arsenal, the first goal is so vital because it gives you that confidence and belief. With Noble missing his chance, and Sir Alex Ferguson knows, because of his history with the club and his players that he's got out there, they know they will create chances.
Having to keep in telephone contact with the touchline, that will frustrate him immensely. Probably a big relief, mind you, to the fourth official today, Rob Stiles, with whom he has had a brush or two in the past.
Most people do, to be honest with you, with Mr. Stiles.
That's right. Mullins. And that early miss by Mullins and Noble is indeed beginning to look serious. But here's Cole in a good position. Carlos Queiroz, and no doubt receiving the phone call from Sir Alex. Beaten to it by Zaha. Hobson. Cole beaten to it by Vidic. Now Giggs. Free kick for United. They've only let in 9 goals in their 19 Premier League games. It's the best defensive record in the division. And they've now scored 37. Only Arsenal could match goal-scoring talents before today. Away by McCartney. Brown. They're going to make the best job of that, one way or another, United.
What West Ham have got to do now, Alan, is just pick themselves up. They've got to keep that momentum going, keep that pressure high, keep the energy level going. Most importantly, that tempo. Get close to Manchester United, keep it a high tempo game.
Must be so damaging to the confidence though, and you know you could have gone in front and you end up going behind.
Oh, it does. I've been there myself. Is that you know you're in a good game, you started the game positively, you had a chance, right, you've missed it, you wait for another one, and it's a killer blow. Just takes the stuffing out here. His goal, you just got to regroup, get focused and see if you can get back into the game.
It really was a superb Manchester United goal. Hargreaves. Tevez keeps drifting out to the left. They want to do better than that though. Solano is West Ham's best player at the moment. Here's McCartney. Parker. Solano coming in from the right touchline now. That leaves space out on that right side for Noble. Spectre. Upset. Keeping possession well enough, West Ham, but they're not making progress at the moment.
That's where you have to be patient. You've got to bide your time, wait for the opportunity to come in, don't force it.
A good spell, but it's come to an end now with the foul by Solano on Fletcher.
Again, that's what they do, don't they? Manchester United, they suck you in, let you start playing the ball in. Again, Solano just trailing his leg there, makes contact. Mike Dean spot on with that decision, and then they try and break on you. They let you have the ball, make you feel comfortable, and then at will they just close the gap up and then they break with pace.
Hargreaves back to Evra. Noble. Cole quickly closing down. Vidic forced the error. It doesn't take long for Manchester United to regain possession. Ronaldo. Brown. Tevez will chase Green all the way. Vidic really strong against Cole then. Here's Giggs. Sahar's peeled away, and he almost picked him out. Upson's header away to Parker. McCartney. Ljungberg. Cole doing really well again. Parker. Just played it behind McCartney, but they've got to throw West Ham.
Working hard in midfield. Fletcher closing them down. That's just little things what Carlton Cole's done. Just lift the mood of the ground a little bit. Just get a little bit more buzz back in here.
Remember, they were the first team, in fact the only team last season to beat Manchester United, both home and away. First time in West Ham's case, they'd done so for 30 years. Sahar complaining there about the free kick. Alan Kerbishley parades the touchline without his opposite number today. Noble. Cole making a good run down the centre. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Was it offside? I didn't see why the free kick was given.
And Cole's foot was just a little bit high. With Rio just rubbing his head. Ferdinand just he knows he's going to be in a game. Carlton Cole is going to put himself around. He's going to challenge for balls. And it was just a high foot. And Rio made sure the referee knew as well. But again, Carlton Cole's just got to keep believing, like the rest of the team. West Ham team has just got to keep believing that they can get a chance and get back in the game.
Giggs had it then and didn't realise. Hayden Mullins. Parker a bit to do there. He collides with Ronaldo, and the decision is a West Ham throw. Parker's down injured.
Shani has it all as well, didn't you, Ronaldo? It's him chasing back. You know, with Scott Parker, he likes to tackle, likes to put himself about. And look who's challenging, look who's using his strength and his size. And I just think it's as he lands there. I think it's more the body weight on his legs, his shoulder to shoulder. Comes off Ronaldo, but it's more as he lands. And the legs clash together. Maybe a little twist of the knee, possibly. It's just giving us a chance to get our breath back.
Yeah, it has been a whirlwind start. Scott Parker's been really unlucky with injuries since he came here. I'm sure if they can keep him fit, he's going to be a key man. And fitness and a long list of casualties has been the story of West Ham's season, really, hasn't it?
That's right, and when you look at key players as well, you know, Kieran Dyer, Alan Kerbishley would have bought, and obviously Bellamy, Aston they had out for a long time. But they've managed to stay there or thereabouts as well. Anton Ferdinand coming back from an injury as well. The list goes on.
Craig Bellamy, we always forget about.
How can you forget Mr. Bellamy as well? He'll tell you. But I think what Alan Kerbishley will say, it's not games against probably Arsenal or Manchester United that are going to work their season. It's going to be the likes of Newcastle, Aston Villa, Everton, Blackburn, where they're going to end up. Are they going to end up mid-table, or can they actually get into a UEFA spot? That's what I think West Ham supporters and management and players have got to be looking for.
He's all right, Scotty Parker. Tough as they come. He'll carry on. Kerbishley took charge of Manchester United, took charge against Manchester United in his first game as West Ham's manager, and it was his first ever victory as a manager against Sir Alex's team. But to get the 3 points today, they already face an uphill battle. But playing well enough to suggest they can get back into this. To do better than McCartney did then.
Certainly, they had a great, bright start to their game. West Ham, they was pushing forward, closing people down, and it's that sucker punch. As I said, it just takes the wind out your sails, just the stuffing out you when Manchester United break. Great touch by Sahar, Giggs, Ronaldo. It's in the back of the net. 3 quality passes, and great finish. Now, what you have to do is regroup and be strong mentally as well. That's what the killer point is, just being mentally strong.
Ferdinand launches one for Sahar. Neil cleaning up. Hayden Mullins. Here's Upson. One for Ljungberg. Looked a foul by Brown. Painful one as well.
No need to do it as well, Brown. Lumberg facing the touchline, not going anywhere, didn't have the ball under control, stumbling as well, and coming from the side, it's only going to be one decision. And this is something that West Ham would have worked on, set piece. A bit of height. Brown just giving a cheap free kick away there, and they have got quality as well with Solano.
Upson making his run from the edge of the area, Lucas Neal up there too. It wasn't quite on the money really. Evra with an easy header clear. Back in by McCartney. And Sahar got there ahead of Parker. Ronaldo, the United goal scorer. Fair challenge by Solano. Ronaldo clearly doesn't think so, but the referee did. Solano. Back from Ljungberg. And that was a push! That was a push, surely! Well, I must say, my first reaction was that should have been a penalty.
I think there was a nudge in the back there. You watch, it's great work by Solano. He stops it, then he stops his body. And I think he possibly just trips as well. The shoe comes off. The innocent look by Solano as well. I think he just trips over maybe Ferdinand's foot. I don't know whether there's any intent by Rio Ferdinand. Solano saying the boot come off.
Well, a big talking point certainly, and a heart in the mouth moment for Rio Ferdinand, returning to the ground, of course, where he began his career.
I don't think he knew anything about it, Rio Ferdinand. I think he just was running with Solano, and Mike Dean maybe read that into it, that there wasn't no intent.
Upson wins the header. It was dropped kindly for United. Brown. Got to be careful, Spector. I don't think he realised that Tevez was behind him, and Tevez has been given offside, which is a curious one, as Spector played the ball.
Well, there's these different rules coming in. I think if it comes off of a defender and he back pass it, he can't be offside. Maybe it's from the initial first ball, but
must have been.
Your guess is as good as mine with these rules.
Yeah, I'm afraid the already confusing offside law has been made even more confusing, as we saw at Manchester City the other night. McCartney got a blow to the face. And this hostile Hammers crowd just direct their anger at Mr. Dean. They're still furious that they didn't get a penalty, and they're not too happy with what they perceived to be a dive by Ronaldo, who finds Sahar here. Hargreaves, Vidic, Evra. Tevez virtually permanently occupying that left wing position now. Fletcher, Ferdinand. McCartney deals with it. Ljungberg got a rather fortunate touch there. Mullins, short for goal. West Ham's throw though.
Well, there Ferdinand reading Mullins' pass. Good presence about Rio Ferdinand's play at the moment.
Parker. Neal's making a run down the right. Evra spotted it. Tevez. Well played, Lucas Neal. Vidic has got a back pedal here. Had to get that header right.
There's just been one or two signs at the moment with West Ham. They're trying to dig on in there, keep believing, keep focusing, closing people down. It's maybe that final product in the final third that they need to work on.
Just coming up to the half-hour mark here in the Barclays Premier League. West Ham 0, Manchester United 1. McCartney for West Ham. Mullins. Parker. Fletcher wins it back. Giggs early for Sahar, and Tevez is free on the left and Ronaldo on the right. Tevez goes far post. Not that far.
That was a big disappointment. The only thing for Ronaldo, he did get pushed too far wide. It should have been a nice weighted pass so he could go onto it. Sahar's just got to be a bit more careful with his pass. Now put it into space. He doesn't have to be so heavy. can see what Ronaldo's trying to do is whip his foot round it, but he's always stretching, he's always at full stretch to try and get the ball. You still expect better quality from Portuguese international to put it on Tevez' head. Again, Alan, what can they do there? They just suck you in, and then 2 or 3 passes, they're breaking on you.
They've scored first, Manchester United, in 15 of their 19 league games, and when United score first, they usually go on to win. Here's Ronaldo. Zaha. Giggs for United. Now Carlos Tevez. Evra. Parker nibbling away at Tevez. Vidic. It's a good ball. Wes Brown. Oh, waste.
Again, it's controlled football. Wes Brown just got to be a bit more careful with his ball, but the biggest compliment West Ham have had is that Manchester United have actually swapped it around. Ryan Giggs is just slotted into midfield, and Tevez, as you said, is on that left-hand side, so they've gone 3 midfield and 3 up front. Initially Manchester United was a 4-4-2 they started off.
Noble almost found himself in a scoring position again then.
He's got the freedom to get forward.
Here's Ljungberg. That's meant for Cole. Oh, pinball for a moment there in the United penalty box, and another penalty appeal waved away. Possible handball.
Again, just having a bit of pressure and putting balls into areas. Carlton Cole putting himself around. Ball just won't come down for him again, but again, it's good football. Controlled. His touch is a bit heavy here. It gets away. As they just try and clear it, he just hits Fletcher on the back, but who's getting away? It's Ferdinand again. Superb at the back.
Yes, and no question of a penalty when you see it back again. Home crowd shouting for everything at the moment.
You do that when you play against Manchester United. You're just hoping. But that's where, again, Alan, when West Ham are having their best touch, when it's a high tempo. As soon as they slow it down to Manchester United pace, they dictate.
Giggs winning the header. Noble. Parker, good ball if Ljungberg can get there, and he can. Cole, he's causing problems to this United back four. Ljungberg. Solano, effective every time he's in possession. That's a great ball, well taken by the keeper.
Great confidence to come out. Again, it's that Solano on the right-hand side. He's given them the real quality that they need.
And here he is again. Driven in this time to Cole.
So what Carlton Cole has given Rio Ferdinand a real tough time. He's putting himself around, he's challenging him physically. Not on the floor, but we'll have a battle.
I must say, if I was a West Ham fan at the moment, I'd be greatly encouraged. There may be a goal down, but they're playing well enough to get level here.
Yeah, it took them 5 or 6 minutes just to clear their heads, and now they're back into it.
McCartney's throw. Cole touches it down.
Very pleased with his performance so far. Just got to keep it going, keep its standards high, keep keeping it a physical game. Fair but physical, we like to say now in the Premier League.
Good kick by Green. Cole knocks it into a dangerous area. Away by Vidic. Noble keeps getting into these goal-scoring positions. Oh, didn't really look when he was playing that. Fletcher. Now he's given it away. Solano. Parker. He got in Mullins' way, but he still finds Cole, who's given it away to Hargreaves. And this is where United are so potent. Tevez. Held on too long. Ljungberg. No foul, well if it was, the referee's waved play on anyway. Solano goes for goal! Brilliant save! It looked odds on, an equaliser. Kuszczak pulled a great save out of the bag then.
He's got some ability, hasn't he, Solano? Great awareness as well. Uses the run for a little bit of space, and he's just trying to loop it over there. Great agility, good hand by the goalkeeper.
Well, even Edwin van der Sar would have been proud of that save. He's injured at the moment. Kuszczak taking his place and taking it with style then. Now, there's another little rebound there that could have fallen kindly for West Ham. Instead, it's fallen kindly for United. Ronaldo. How many men are streaming forward here? And that's a lovely ball for Giggs. Well, I've seen a miracle. A poor first touch by Ryan Giggs.
There's the danger though, isn't it? But what a game we have here.
Yeah, great spectacle. As it always is when these two meet. Parker. Ljungberg. Parker. Now McCartney. Can get the cross in, left-footed. Back again to Scotty Parker. Here's Neil. Well, that's Paul. He's lucky to get a second opportunity. Solano delivers another cross, too deep this time. Very calmly defended by Wes Brown.
Goalkeeper did well there, but Solano, the only problem is it's in the middle of the goal. If he can get to an angle where he can go to the sides, but he's just looking to float it in. But great fingertip save, great agility. What about the awareness as well by Solano?
Yes, he had come forward with Kuszczak, and that's why Solano opted for the clever shot early. Great recovery by the United keeper. There's Owen Hargreaves. Short for Evra. I think the referee's given the free kick against Solano. Either that, or it's certainly a United throw anyway.
Little Peruvian's putting himself about. Again, it's come through the back. It's a free kick. He does point to the ball. He did make contact. Roberto, you did, but you also got a little bit of the defender as well.
Fletcher looking for Sahar, who's offside. Offside.
Just looking to peel off the shoulder, isn't he, Sahar? Come back into the fold after horrendous time of injuries as well. It just gives them that physical presence that they've missed in certain games.
Just a few minutes to half-time and it's flown by. Very entertaining. Solano, who's been a star in this first half. Giggs, Evra, Tevez breaking down the left. Here he is. Spectre was strong. Oh, poor clearance from Green. Sahar latched onto it. Hargreaves doing really well. It's tough in that middle. Cole. Neil. Now Solano. With a space for Scott Parker. It was a difficult ball for Solano, who's in behind him. Good challenge though by Parker. Ljungberg. And again. Hargreaves tussling and winning the ball fairly. And again, inevitably the home fans don't think so. It's gone in early towards Cole, easy for Kuszczak. Brown looking for the early ball and getting it wrong.
Sure, I think Upson might be better just trying to clear that, because on this throw in, what the Manchester United team will do was squeeze them in there.
Cole using his strength against Brown. Did really well again. Goal. Oh, Mullins, risky. Upson's tackle was good and had to be. Now Solano can get at Evra here. Goes early for Cole. Noble couldn't pick out his teammate. But West Ham come charging forward again. McCartney. There's Ljungberg. Aidan Mullins. And Solano, rather Ljungberg, who was just beaten to it by Cristiano Ronaldo. Good header from Upson. Mullins.
Tell you what, Alan, West Ham won't want the half to stop. They want to keep playing. They've got a nice rhythm about their play now. Everybody's comfortable on the ball.
It's not often that United have to concede possession like this. Noble. Neil. It's Mullins again. Noble still out on the right. Wes Brown takes control. It was a poor touch by Parker, but again, West Ham get it back with Noble. Cole! Oh, another great opportunity goes missing.
Get it on target, he scores. The goalkeeper's taken a chance as well. Noble puts a lovely little ball. The keeper's going across, he just heads it back, head it into the corner. They give away cheap possession. Noble just trying to find Cole. Just head it back from where it is. Just head it, get it straight, get it on target. Good delivery again. Again, Cole's free in the air as well. No one close to him, no one marking. He's just trying to be too precise with his header. Touch high possibly as well.
Well, that's two, arguably three wonderful opportunities that West Ham have scorned in this first half. It's unusual to get that many against Manchester United. Never mind, miss that many.
I'm just going to say that, Alan, when you get chances, one or two, you've got to take them.
Freddie Ljungberg. Neil. It's all a bit too tight, but Manchester United are hemmed in here. Now they might find a way out. Great interception by McCartney. Mullins. And still, Hayden Mullins! Whoops! Rush of blood to the head then.
Got excited. And he's been driving from midfield. The three midfield players, Noble, Mullins and Parker, will delight Kerbishley. They've been really busy. They're having attempts on goal, breaking when they can get forward and when they can possibly get forward. I said Alan Kerbishley wanted to keep this half going. For large periods they bossed it a little bit, particularly midfield, and they have had really good chances as well.
Spector's header. Ronaldo switched over to the left for the moment. He's given it away. Mullins on to Parker. It's a lovely ball from McCartney. Evra gets it clear. Noble. Mullins. Parker coming in. Now, did he push Wes Brown? Nothing given. Corner.
I think he tripped him over. Whether it was on purpose, I'm not sure. Scotty Parker, again, it's a midfield player pushing on. If one pushing forward, the arms go up. Scott Parker again driving forward. If one sits, the other two can take a chance and get forward.
Half-time approaching. West Ham are a goal down. Kuzczak had to leave it to his defenders to deal with that. And in any case, the whistle has gone for a free kick to Manchester United. Foul by Upson, presumably. They felt they should have had a free kick earlier, Manchester United.
And also, I think West Ham was saying they maybe could have had a penalty as well, but Ferdinand just needs to get his defenders focused, organised, and Alex will know he's in a game.
Well, he can go down to the dressing room area. It's not like those Champions League bans where the manager isn't allowed any contact with his players. He's got 2 minutes to get down there. Will he miss anything, I wonder? Ronaldo. Oh, he very nearly missed another goal. He did miss it.
That's why it's so special. He's had a very quiet first half, but when he wants to just turn it on, and again with his pace and his right foot, he just drags it into the near post. But again, he's always looking to be positive, always looking to try and get his shot on target, but there's bodies in the way and the angle was against him.
Wasn't the best clearance by Rio Ferdinand. Solano, early for Parker, who could get in here. Just checked to the rescue and just about caught it in time. Ljungberg. Foul by Brown. This will be just about the final action of the half. Matthew Upson has gone forward. McCartney will take the kick. And Upson is the target. And he won the header. Fletcher, bit of hesitation at the back there by Manchester United. Upson's there again. And back in it goes. Over Cole's head, away by Wes Brown. Ronaldo keeps it in play. And there's the half-time whistle. Well, West Ham had a goal down, but they've actually had a good 45 minutes here. They fell behind after 14 minutes. A lightning counter-attack by Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo heading them into the lead. West Ham have had 2 or 3 excellent opportunities of their own to draw level, and Manchester United know that in a game here, at the interval at Upton Park, it's West Ham 0, Manchester United 1. Welcome back to Upton Park for the second half of this Barclays Premier League fixture between West Ham United and Manchester United. The famous West Ham theme song of blowing bubbles ringing around this wonderful stadium. Always a great atmosphere here as night just begins to fall now on this final Saturday of the 2007 year. Carlos Tevez, who had that wonderful reception when he came out with the Manchester United team. His old fans cheering him to the hilt. Well, they weren't too happy though when Cristiano Ronaldo gave Manchester United the lead on 14 minutes with a splendid and typical Manchester United breakaway goal. West Ham had opportunities of their own. Mullins hitting the bar, Noble missing from the follow-up, Cole heading over from close range, but it's still 1-0 to Manchester United as we prepare to get the second half underway. Mr. Dean, the referee, checks the numbers and is ready to roll. West Ham get us underway. Manchester United have suffered just 2 defeats in the Premier League so far. Both of them came away. They lost 1-0 at Manchester City back in August, and then by the same score at Bolton Wanderers in November. They lead here. They've been given 1 or 2 scares and could get another one here as West Ham, just as they did at the start of the game, go on the front foot straight away. Now, of course, they have to. Here's Solano, their star player in the first half. Spector, the former Manchester United man, didn't get too many first-team opportunities at Old Trafford. Mullins, who hit the bar in the first half. Cole with a little flick back to him, and that's a clumsy foul by Owen Hargreaves, giving West Ham a free kick in a great position.
That's right, good football again, patient build-up. It's just late and clumsy. And this will give Solano a great opportunity to get on the ball. Mullins again able, one of them free midfield players, to push forward. And a good start, and that's what they needed to do, West Ham, is keep the momentum going of what they generated towards the end of the first half. But with Solano in the form and the confidence that he's got, this is in his range.
Well, Naby Solano has already tested Thomas Kuszczak in the Manchester United goal once with a very clever effort in the first half, well saved by Kuszczak. But this is a really dangerous position. About a 4 or 5 man wall in there, if you include the West Ham players who've gone in there to try and cause some confusion as Solano steps up. Well, it was close.
Just possibly got too much bend on it. Solano not too much of a run-up. Curling it away there, always comfortable Manchester United goalkeeper, but Solano just possibly feeling a bit of a kick or a strain with his ankle, but
it would be bad news if they had to lose him.
It looks like he's struggling. It's a pull or something, possibly.
He's just signalled to the touchline. He was brushed aside easily there. He is struggling. Lucas Neal goes long. Out by Hargreaves. Now Solano, I think, will limp off and try and get some treatment. He's staying on though for the moment. Although it looks now as though there's a bit of activity on the subs bench. Maybe Solano has had it. Could have pulled a hamstring or something, by the way he's limping, Warren.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's he's struck the free kick, maybe his leg has just twinged a little bit. If it is a pull, normally you know straight away as a player to get off the pitch, and I think his body language and the lack of movement tells its own story.
Meanwhile, McCartney going down the left for West Ham. Getting the ball in, right-footed Ljungberg. Noble. Hobson playing it back in. Solano's just a passenger out on the right at the moment. Taking the time to make the change, West Ham. Parker, he knows he can't. Well, he has played it to Solano. I don't know why. Perhaps he didn't realise he's just apologised to him. Ljungberg finds Cole meantime. Marauding run by Cole. And that's off Cristiano Ronaldo for a corner. I don't know why it's taking West Ham so long to get Solano off.
Maybe they're looking for a replacement, and maybe Solano's maybe saying, give me a couple of minutes, but possibly the chance would be Ferdinand to come on. Good play by West Ham, they're looking to press forward. And right with the hamstring with Solano. As soon as he took the free kick, he pulled up straight away. And what you don't want to do is tear it and it ends up being a 4 or 5 weeks. It's a twinge or just a slight strain, you could maybe get him back within 10 days, but that is a big blow for West Ham.
Certainly is, he's been their outstanding player. On in his place will come the Ghana international John Pantsil. They've taken the corner, meantime. And they've got another. Pansel desperate to get on now, the referee's waving him on. He has made a few substitute appearances recently, Pansel. He'll slot into midfield, but he won't offer the kind of service Solano was offering. Lucas Neal making life hard again for Ronaldo. It'll come straight back in with it. A clever turn. Ljungberg far post, just beaten to it. Tevez gets it away. Pansel gets his first touch. Mullins, for ball. Now Ronaldo. He hasn't been able to get going since he got that wonderful goal. West Ham continue to dominate possession here.
That's what they have to do, Alan. They have to keep on the front foot, keep the tempo high, keep their belief going.
Cole drifting out to the left. Noble is with him. Ljungberg is in the middle. Well, he was claiming a corner, and he's furious that it's gone the other way.
And the smile says it all. He was looking round, but
Frustrating for Alan Kirbishley. His team have had so much play.
And they've just lost their best player as well, Solano, with that hamstring.
Dunberg up well. Now Fletcher for Manchester United, who haven't got going since the restart. Evra winning it back and finding Carlos Tevez. They looked a yard sharper today, West Ham.
Tevez and Giggs and Ronaldo not being able to have time on the ball to dwell on it. But claret and blue players surrounding them, pressing them along.
But at any time with this Manchester United team, you believe they could get a goal.
And that's the key as well, Alan. They believe they can get a goal as well. That's what Sir Alex has drummed into his team year after year. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what's in front of you, still believe you can get back into it and score goals.
They've won their last 2 away games, 5 out of 9 altogether this season. Brown. He bypassed Zaha. Owen Hargreaves. Here's Tevez. A sustained bit of possession United have had in the half. Fletcher, Ronaldo, back to Ferdinand, on to Brown. That's a good cross. Ronaldo was there again, and it just fell behind him this time and behind Zaha. Tevez. Giggs hits it early. Zaha went for it. Didn't make a proper connection though.
Zaha's had 2 chances there, so real quality. He knows. He remains focused from Brown's ball first of all. And Ryan Giggs, the quality of the service is at the highest level. He just shapes it up and just puts it into an area, not looking to pick anybody out. Maybe with Ronaldo coming in, just put Zaha off at the far post.
Fletcher earning Manchester United a throw. Hobson gets it away this time, but only as far as Hargreaves. Brown down the touchline, he's come inside instead to pick out Evra. Tevez. Ronaldo. Back to Giggs. It's a good looking ball in. Now, who did that come off? Well, obviously the defender Upson. Corner's been given.
Right, and it's the first time Manchester United had a little bit control of play. Being able to get hold of the ball, find a black and white shirt, being able to pass the ball around.
Giggs with the corner, as West Ham, by the way, are preparing to make a second substitution. Giggs swinging it in, it's a good one too, well defended by Upson. Tevez, strange for him. Anton Ferdinand is the West Ham player, stripped and ready for action on the touchline, so we'll have the 2 Ferdinand brothers in opposition in a moment.
Substitution for West Ham.
He's been out a long time. He's missed 8 games with a hamstring problem rather. Anton Ferdinand, and it's Scott Parker who is replaced.
Anton Ferdinand.
Not sure whether that's an injury as well.
He had the collision earlier on, didn't he, Scotty Parker with Ronaldo, where he just fell awkwardly. Been able to be as mobile as he would have liked in the second half.
Ferdinand going into the back 4, Spector going forward into midfield, where he's played quite a few times this season.
Yeah, he won't have the passing range of Scott Parker or the energy level, but he'll have to just do a job. That seems to be what's happened to West Ham this season. Players have had to come in, the injury list getting bigger and bigger.
When you think they've had to make 2 changes now in the opening minutes of the second half, only 1 substitute up their sleeves. Zaha. Spector wins it back. Cole indicating where he wants the ball. And that's where he gets it. Good header away though by Vidic. Noble winning it back for West Ham. He's given it away to Fletcher. Early ball to Ronaldo was a beauty. Oh, Green still has work to do, and he does it. Scary moment for West Ham though. Evra in strong, and Pancil even stronger, and that's left Evra injured.
Yeah, just clumsy, left his foot there. Evra's coming through, you can see the contact there, and that hurts. So follow through when you hit the studs, the bottom of the boot coming in. I don't think there was too much intent, but it just hangs out. It's just late and clumsy because of the fall.
And it's clearly going to earn him a caution. First yellow card of the game, and he's only been on the field for a few minutes. Evra's free kick. And Anton Ferdinand gets his first touch of the ball. Good firm header out. Giggs gives it away. So does Pancil. Trickery from Ryan Giggs. Evra takes a dive, a pretty obvious one.
That's what Manchester United don't want to do, is just keep it so close. They've got to move the ball a lot quicker, make the pitch as big as possible, just to stretch the West Ham players out. The West Ham players want it tight, want it congested in midfield.
Ferdinand's clearance. Vidic up well. Here's Cole, Ljungberg, and Vidic has sliced his clearance this time. He's got away with it though. Need someone to get the ball down here. Mullins does that very cleverly as well. Spector. Now he thinks he was fouled, the referee doesn't. Sahar. To Evra. To Tevez. Oh, clever ball around the corner for Giggs. Pancil has it back now for West Ham.
That's what they've lost with Solana going off, just that quality to keep the move flowing. Someone who can get hold of the ball and pass it.
Hargreaves. It was meant for Louis Sahar. Ferdinand read the danger well. Neil.
Substitutions, Alan, just lost the momentum now for West Ham. They haven't got that fluid, high tempo play. Got to get them back into the game because that's their best chance.
Matthew Upson. Noble's header was a good one. And the cross comes in early. They just got the flick, and Pancil quite happy to see it go out. He knew it was going to be a corner. Noble, a West Ham man through and through, dashes across to take it. And now, of course, Rio Ferdinand has got to worry about Anton. And he almost reached him. And Giggs claiming it should have been a Manchester United ball. It was a kick in the face that the linesman flagged for, but the referee waves play on. Ferdinand. Mullins. Didn't really want to go backwards there. Spector. Decent ball by the USA international to keep this move flowing. Hayden Mullins. Pancil. Neil finds Pancil again. Cole is in the centre, but that's much too close to Kuszczak. I don't think there have been too many times this season where Manchester United have had to concede as much possession as they have today.
That's full credit to West Ham. They've been pressurising them, closing them down. But then when they have had the ball, the home team, they've been able to pass it and keep the move going. That's where the home fans have responded. They like what they see. They just need a goal. And it would lift the place.
Giggs. Now Neil, as West Ham constantly regain possession. Vidic has had to deal with that one, and in the end he was fouled by Pancil, who certainly put himself about since he came on.
Vidic has done well. He's heads ahead of the ball when he needs to. He gets his body there. And Pancil just kicks the ball. It's his face. The centre half is strong enough and brave enough to deal with that. So the home fans, Alan, are trying to get the players going, keep the mood high.
Zaha's header on, but to no one in particular, cleared by Upson. Zaha doing better this time, but not for long. Just won't stick up front at the moment for Manchester United. How often you have to say that?
Too many of their key players haven't been at top of their form. It's been a real battling performance, and Hargreaves in midfield has had to play his part. I feel like the flair players haven't really had a big input in the game.
As everyone knows, if you're to win league championships, you have to have days like this. What is crucial is you have to hang on to the lead. Well, Carlos Tevez will go off to a standing ovation now as Anderson is about to replace him. And this, the opposition fans remember.
Hasn't had the impact he would have liked. He's got a great reception, and rightly so.
Well, Anderson's been in terrific form. The Brazilian teenager getting far more appearances than anyone believed he would in his first year at Old Trafford. Really seized his opportunity well.
I think with Anderson as well, he's a lot more busier, more energetic about his play.
And gets involved straight away. Given away though by Evra. Pancil goes long for Cole. Cleared by Rio Ferdinand. Fletcher. Loose from him. Here's Cole again. Inspector stabs it through, looking for Freddie Ljungberg. Important header away by Vidic. No handball by Cole, which is what Manchester United were claiming. Just can't find that final telling ball. And Ronaldo moves into fifth gear. Well, if you touch him when he's going at that pace, he's bound to come down.
Yeah, there was contact. As a player, you know that. You have to bring him down. He was motoring, he was off. Mullins knows he's done for speed. It's just a little clip of the heels there. I'm sure he'll end up in the referee's notebook, and it's one of them that you have to take as a player. And you're quite happy to take it as well on the halfway line.
For Mullins, and Rio Ferdinand with the free kick, takes it short, gets it back from Fletcher. Anderson. That's a clever ball. Now that could have been a handball. The referee has pointed to the spot.
It was handball. Spector's been done by the flight. The body language. He knew straight away. He was struggling. Whether he knows he's got a defender behind him, but there's contact. It's handball. No doubt. Why he's put his arms up, I don't know.
And the former Manchester United player has conceded a penalty that could be crucial in this game.
And the only one not complaining, Alan, is the one that did it. The other players are trying to plead the innocent. He knows he's got his arms up there. He doesn't need to as well. He's got players around him. Referee's in a great position, can see it there. He just gets caught out by the fly to the ball.
And the one man you don't want to see stepping up to the spot is Cristiano Ronaldo. Already got one goal in this game. Is he about to make it two and surely seal the points for Manchester United? No! He is human. Even superstars get it wrong sometimes.
Well, Green's gone the right way, and he normally does that with his penalties, but the biggest surprise is he doesn't hit the target. If the goalkeeper saves it, you can give all the credit to the keeper, but player of his stature and his standards and his level, you expect him at least to hit the target. But is that a lifeline for West Ham? Is that a big turning point?
And the remarkable thing is that Robert Green has faced 4 penalties in the West Ham goal this season, and not one of them have gone in. He saved the other 3, and that one, well, he didn't even have to bother to make the save.
Yeah, that was a big surprise, and he just didn't hit the target. You can understand if a goalkeeper pulls a worldly save out, or you hit the post, but Manchester United will just have 1 or 2 doubts in their mind now.
Well, a totally unexpected turn, and young Spectre is the most grateful man out there. That totally unnecessary handball, gifting Manchester United the penalty. And what a miss from the spot. Now the man who, at the moment, seems to be able to score at will. Hargreaves winning it back. Fletcher to Anderson. Ferdinand. It's a good ball out to the right-hand side where Sahar has drifted and Ronaldo is up alongside him. Checked beautifully. Fletcher. Ronaldo onside, but the linesman actually slipped over. So even if he hadn't been offside, he wouldn't have been able to flag.
Even he was done by Ronaldo's speed and ability.
West Ham are going to make their 3rd and final substitution in a moment. Dean Ashton is ready to come on. Sir Alex will have seen him down on the touchline. Vidic went for it near post, away by Pansil. Well, it is still in the balance. Surely, if Ronaldo had scored from the spot, the game would have been beyond West Ham. But as it happens, they're still in with a shout here, and they're now going to make a positive change. Freddie Ljungberg will be replaced by Dean Ashton.
Good time for a substitution as well. Alan Kermsey knows with the move of the crowd. They've been asking for his name. They've just missed the penalty, Manchester United. Now can West Ham take advantage of this?
Well, he's got over 20 minutes to make some kind of impact, Ashton. Ryan's just lost out in that challenge. Louis Sahar. Cross aimed at Ronaldo. It's come to Giggs. He got that one wrong. Fletcher. Sahar. Back to Fletcher.
Now with West Ham, what they have got with Ashton and Cole is 2 big target men, so they may go a little bit more direct rather than playing through midfield. But there's your outlet. Just get it forward, let the 2 big men put themselves about and wait for a second opportunity.
And Pantil wins the throw. Great throw too for Ashton. Can Cole get onto it? Away by Vidic, but still danger. And Ashton stretches, but so does Kuszczak.
Can do a lot about the effort, just too much flight on the ball. But you can see the intent, get the ball into the penalty area, let the big man fight for it.
Doing well, but it's dropped kindly for Fletcher here. Now Sahar for Manchester United. Spector winning it back. How grateful is he at the moment? Pansel. Well, he was fouled and he was very happy to hear that whistle, having given it away.
A little bit of introduction since he's come on. Pansel on this right-hand side. Good energy level, putting himself around. That's what they need to do, just keep the momentum going. See if they can get some service into Ashton.
Neil delivers it. Ashton waiting for the knockdown. Watson couldn't win the header cleanly. McCartney winning that challenge against Ronaldo. Just couldn't find room to make the cross, but he has won a throw for West Ham. Ronaldo complaining, and that's why the West Ham fans are moaning at him. He thought he was fouled then.
He won't get any sympathy.
He won't. Huge throw, and a huge shout of handball from the optimistic home supporters. Very eventful game this has. It's a good kick by Green. Fletcher. Ferdinand, closed down by Ashton. It's a heck of a ball for Ronaldo.
Spector there's Neto shuffling at left back. Has to do a job again for the team.
And McCartney pushing further forward. Cole took that quite splendidly on the chest. Noble. Mullins. And he was pushed over by Ronaldo.
What West Ham have been able to do is keep their head as well. They've not felt sorry for themselves. They've not let Manchester United try and dictate the play. They've kept in this game. They've kept their belief. And they go a little bit more direct.
Can Ashton get on the end of that? Kuszczak took a brave decision to come there. But for some reason, Upson headed it across goal rather than towards goal. Ronaldo using his skills to win a bit of time for Manchester United.
Yeah, you're right, it's not been their day. They've not been their full flow flying self, but what they've been able to do is compete, work hard, and they've had that little bit more quality and that cutting edge, particularly with the goal. Just got their nose in front at the moment.
McCartney. Vidic battling with Cole here. Ebra steps in to win it back. Hargreaves cleaning the danger for Manchester United. Giggs facing his own goal. Now he surely fouled Pansel there, he did. I don't know why he's complaining. He stepped across in front of Pansel. Clear foul. Gives West Ham another opportunity to get the ball into Manchester United's box here. Mark Noble will take the kick. And he'll just wait for Matthew Upson to join Cole and the others. Also, of course, now Anton Ferdinand. Another aerial threat here. Upson makes a late run towards it. Oh. Touched away for a corner.
They look to threat, haven't they, from set pieces? Upson, Ferdinand, Ashton, good flighted delivery, bodies in amongst them. Just at the far post, Wes Brown just gets enough contact to get it away from Ashton.
Pansel went for that. It's another corner. Oh, hang on. No, they're given a goal kick. Or have they? Referee's confused everyone there. I don't know what that was all about.
The referee did think it was a goal kick, but his assistant helped him out. Right decision as well.
Noble will take it. Great header! They're level! And would you believe it? It's Anton Ferdinand who scored against his brother's team. What a story!
Alan, it was coming, all about the delivery. He gets a run on and look at him climb. He's high, he's strong, he's aggressive. Great delivery by Noble, but look at Anton Ferdinand. He wants to score, he wants it in the back of the net, and he gets it. Superb delivery, look at the power. Again, someone on that far post. We talk about that time and time again. But for me, it's all about the delivery, and then it's about the strength and the power to put it in the back of the net.
It's his first goal for almost 2 years, and I wonder how much damage that could do to his brother Rio's hopes of lifting a championship medal this season. You never know. It's tight at the top, as everyone does know, and Manchester United have been pegged back here. West Ham deservedly level.
You're right, Alan, spot on. They deserve to be back in this game. They haven't felt sorry for themselves. They've kept asking the question, they've been patient with their build-up, they've had to readjust with substitutions. And it's the substitute that comes up good. Tell you what, we've got a lively end to the game.
Certainly have. Will West Ham go for broke? Do they believe they can win this? Are Manchester United facing what would be only their third defeat of the season? Or can Sir Alex's team, on a day when they've been off colour, still hit back and find a winner themselves? An intriguing set of questions as we move into the closing stages here. Neil's long throw towards Ashton, and he almost reached it as well. McCartney did, behind him. They've been happy for a corner, they'll have to settle for a throw.
I think the story tells it as well. Manchester United best players have been their defenders. We haven't seen Giggs, Ronaldo, Zaha, Tevez.
Ronaldo back defending for the moment. As Cole tries to get a shot in, Pencil does, come back to him. Now West Ham believe he was felled on the edge of the box. The referee says play on. Louis Zaha surrounded by West Ham players, but now support arriving from midfield, and he did really well to hold it up. It's Ronaldo, and it's way off target.
Couldn't get set. Ronaldo. Pencil here, I think he was the one that's actually committing the foul. I think he's lunged in. He's the one that's come worse off. I think he's overstretched as he's gone in there, and he's the one that's trying to go through Owen Hargreaves. And I think he's just maybe damaged his right ankle. Whether he landed, it looks like he's in pain.
Meanwhile, Manchester United are going to make a change. Owen Hargreaves is about to be replaced by the 21-year-old Portuguese international, Nani. Hargreaves just back, remember, from missing a couple of games with a back problem. Well, they haven't got any substitutes left, West Ham, so despite the injury, Pencil's just going to have to slug it out there.
Again, I think that tells the story with Manchester United. Owen Hargreaves, a holding midfield player, and an attack-minded player. They need to get the 3 points.
They were just 1 point ahead of Arsenal at the start of the play. Arsenal playing later today, remember, as Pencil brought down by Evra, who's furious because he knows that if they can deliver this ball as well as they have been from free kicks, there could be another threat for United.
Pencil's had this introduction, he's looked lively, a controversy about his play as well, but Evra's found it very difficult to come against him. Different position that he had against Solano, but Pencil's playing his part. What's the odds of him getting two?
As Noble takes a useful one. Oh, it's unbelievable! They've scored again, and it's Matthew Upson with his first ever
all about attacking the ball. Upson comes in, he's unmarked, and what a powerful, strong header that is. Noble again, just flights it in there, just invites someone to attack it. He's not disappointed. And what a header that was by Upson. Right in the corner. They've been pressing, they've been pushing, and what a superb header that was as well. Couldn't get any closer in the corner. Look at Upson, his movement. He's got his eye on the ball, he's got a run as well. He can attack it, and attack it he does.
Well, the stand we're watching from is literally shaking with the emotion of that moment. The whole ground leapt to their feet when Upson's header nestled in the back of the net, but they've got to be careful here, West Ham. Nani, straight at green.
What they've got to do now is just compose herself, calm the game down, slow the game down, just get it to walking pace.
No wonder he's on the phone now. Eight minutes to go. West Ham 2, Manchester United 1. West Ham, remember, beat United home and away last season.
It's not just been about their spirit and their commitment. They've passed it when they needed to. West Ham, they've got in amongst people, but when they've got the ball, they've been patient.
Well, I think West Ham have done remarkably well anyway in the first half of the season, with all the injuries and disruptions they've had. To be in the top half of the table, and in spite of their poor home form, is a great tribute to them. And to be in front today is an even bigger tribute. They've had to come from behind against the league leaders.
Will be even a better feeling, Alan, is to see it through. It's like getting there, you've got to stay there. We know with Manchester United, they won't give up. Alan Curbishley's been in the game too long to know that this ain't over.
All those years, though, as manager of Charlton, he never managed one victory against Manchester United. He still hasn't managed it today. But West Ham have got a free kick, they've got the lead, and maybe they've got time on their side as well. Look at that.
And the shirts are off. About 2 degrees, but they don't care. All the way to end 2007.
And here's the man who set them on the way. Fletcher. It's played in early for Nani. Poor touch. Surprisingly poor touch.
He was under no pressure as well. Ryan Giggs have given a delightful ball as well. And that sums up their game, I think. Manchester United, they haven't been at it. One, they haven't been allowed to, but also the players haven't been at their 100% focused. Call it what you like, but they haven't been at their game.
But it is not over yet, it never is against Manchester United. Ashton. Too early to get it in the corner, I wonder? Obviously not. The idea is you keep it though. Evra. Here's Fletcher. There is no more dangerous team in the closing minutes of games than Manchester United. We've seen it so often over the years. And now Ronaldo's been dispossessed. And spaces are opening up for West Ham if they dare to fill them. Hansel dares.
And super sub, he's enjoying himself.
He has. He's still got it. Noble. McCartney, they'll cheer everything now, the West Ham fans, and a little bit of frustration beginning to show in Manchester United's play. Well, this will be one of the truly remarkable results of the season. Remember, Manchester United have only lost twice. West Ham have only won twice at home. Fletcher clears. Upson, what a moment to get your first goal. Now he's got to help defend here. Ferdinand's header away. Noble and Dean Ashton caught offside.
What a lift this would give West Ham players and the staff. As though they go to the Emirates, it don't get any easier.
That's true. Funny enough, they beat Arsenal home and away last season as well.
They won't mind playing them then. Bring them on this, eh?
Anderson. Too far for Nani.
Trying to force it now, aren't they? Bit of frustration coming into the game, Manchester United. He knows this doesn't dictate their season though. They're swapping Ronaldo over again. He knows with his campaigning experience that he's had and the trophies that he's won that yes, it's a blow, but it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Can Cole get in here? And was he brought down by Vidic? The answer is no to both questions. Vidic stabs it forward, looking for Louis Saha, who won the header. Nani, he's got to do better this time, and he does. Green followed it all the way, but they had to concede a corner.
And he had to be switched on at the far post, the captain. Couldn't take a chance. Ferdinand coming up as well, Ilic.
West Ham have to dig deep and concentrate hard now. And they've done that. Come all the way out to Fletcher, who belts it straight back in rather optimistically.
Yeah, it was set up, it's there to be hit, but you just possibly thought a little bit more composure, bringing the ball down, maybe lifting it back into the penalty area. This is desperation now, really.
John O'Shea coming on. We have seen him in the past go into a forward position in situations like this where they need a goal. And Wes Brown is the player that he will replace. The famous Blowing Bubbles anthem ringing around this ground again now. Well, they might have beaten Manchester United twice last season, but I don't suppose too many of the Hammers faithful turned up today expecting to see them beat them again. They could do just that. It's come off Evra. And Manchester United continue to make uncharacteristic errors all over the field.
Well, they've been put out their stride by the commitment and the effort, the desire by West Ham players, and also a little bit of passing coming into it.
We're in the final minute. There'll be a fair bit of stoppage time for injuries and a host of substitutions, but will it be enough for Manchester United, who led the Premier League by 1 point this morning from Arsenal? There will be 3 minutes of stoppage time, we're told. 3 minutes between Manchester United and only their third defeat of the campaign. Ferdinand clears. West Ham will fight for every ball now, they'll have to. Giggs. Just kept in play by Evra. 3 minutes of stoppage time confirmed. Boos from the home fans, but that seems a perfectly reasonable time. Ronaldo, seen very little of him since he scored. Anderson. Fletcher, surely he won't try a long-range effort again, he won't. Might look to get it back from Nani. He's done well to dig out a cross here. Evra was waiting, and Pansa with a vital header, vital.
Yeah, Evra was just shaping up to get on the end of that. Pansa again done his. Been so impressed since he's come on. He's worked hard, he's tackled.
Evra. Here's Anderson. Delayed. Ashton didn't. Anywhere will do. Kuszczak made a bit of a meal of that, but still gets it forward to O'Shea. And Green intervenes. And we can afford to smile. There'll be smiles as wide as the Mile End Road if West Ham can hold on here. His first ever game as West Ham manager was against Manchester United. They won that 1-0 just about a year ago. And Lucas Lear has just taken care of, or rather Carlton Colrather's taken care of one of our effects mics there with a number 12 boot.
Send him the bill.
Cole.
He's played his part as well in this performance.
No free kick, Manchester United furious about that. Hansel takes it into the corner. He did well enough. And Neil happy to chest that out for a throw. And about 35,000 amateur referees blow on their imaginary whistles. The only one that matters is that held by Mr. Dean. And he's keeping it away from his mouth for the moment. Wonderful atmosphere inside Upton Park. Can West Ham hold on though? It's Cristiano Ronaldo. His missed penalty earlier in the half could prove absolutely crucial now. Anderson, good ball in. Evra's there. Gets his shot in, but scuffs it straight to Green. Is that enough for West Ham?
Couldn't get any contact on it, but you're right. What an atmosphere there's been here this afternoon. They've really encouraged their team. They believed in their team.
And they've won for the third time in a row. West Ham have beaten Manchester United, and against the odds, and having to come from behind after Cristiano Ronaldo had given Manchester United an early lead. Matthew Upson's first ever goal as a Hammer has won the match and 3 points for the home side. Anton Ferdinand bringing them level, and before that Cristiano Ronaldo missed from the penalty spot. A big blow this to Manchester United. Make no mistake about it, after 5 successive wins in the Premier League, they have tasted defeat for only the 3rd time this season, and they will hate the sight of Upton Park after this. West Ham have got the Indian sign on them, no question about it. It's finished at a delighted Upton Park. West Ham 2, Manchester United 1.